presentation. I'm Amy. And how many of you guys remember arts and crafts? Like when we were growing up? Everyone pretty much, yeah, we all have like a little, time space for that. Well, I'm going to take you guys back there with, you can just show your creativity and your style by bedazzling. And I know you guys think about it, you guys probably think of like the as seen on TV, like, the bedazzler thing. But that's like kind of produces like tacky, oversized jewels. And I mean, it could be cool, but I don't really think anybody would really wear that. And I think there's like an easier way, which I'm going to show you guys today. So you can get inspired by celebrities do it all the time. It's like a staple, especially for musicians, pop stars, Lady Gaga, who, they like have to use that kind of to, just shine when they're on stage. And, it's just like an easy way to get creative if you're bored with your wardrobe. It's like an easy revamp. And it's original because no one's going to do the exact same thing as what you have on. So it's a great way to do that. So, like I was talking about with the stage costumes, Jennifer Lopez, you can see she's full bedazzled. And they're using Hot Fix tool, which I'm going to show you, and you guys, I'm going to demonstrate. And that's probably like the easiest way to do it, because if they were going to use glue, it would be really messy, like the easy 6000, which I use too, but it's more if you're going to do shoes or like something with a flat surface that you're not going to wear. So, that's like the Hot Fix tool. And then if you guys notice her dancers in the back on the second picture, they don't really have a lot of shine because they want her to be the focus. So they do that by adding, like when the light hits her, the reflective light is going to make her stand out a little more. And as well with this jacket, if it was just like embossed leather, it's not going to be special, it's not going to be taken to that next level. And, if it was matte, again, it's not going to be special, I guess. And then Britney Spears does it as well. I'm just showing you guys several examples of where it's used because it's been used time and time again from, you guys can think of like Michael Jackson with like the glove. The crystallized glove, I don't know if you guys remember that. And then, so Britney Spears, Balmain did it on the runways. He's like huge, they show in Paris, huge influencer in fashion. So, everybody tries to rip them off. Forever 21, Topshop has shorts that are bedazzled. H&M had shorts, jackets, vests, everything is like taking over the trend. And Katy Perry, which I have like a personal, like I'm a wardrobe assistant, so I work with them, so I know everything she does, we bedazzle. And you guys probably know that. You guys seen the shorts, California Girl video, we were sitting there bedazzling all the time. So this one actually wasn't bedazzled before, and once we added it, just took it to the next level. So, that's, again, the whole point of, doing the crystallizing and everything. And then I'm going to show you guys the trends on the runway. These are all major designers. This one right here is McQueen, huge influencer again on fashion, and full encrusted. It's called bedazzling, crystallizing, rhinestoning, embellishing. It's all in the same realm. So this is, several from spring 2012, and it's really trickled over until they're showing spring 2013 now. So it's still popping up on the runways in Paris, London, New York, all of them. And then those are just like extreme ways of how they're taking it. So Chanel did it on the eyebrows, which was like a huge thing for them. It was seen in, Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Style.com always highlighted on that because it was so different. And they're again an influencer, so if you see it on the runway, it's going to trickle down into your Forever 21 on the streets. And I don't know if you guys would ever bejewel your eyebrows, but I'm just saying it's going in that direction. And then this again is another extreme way. That's Mason Margiela. And again, another huge, Jay-Z always raps about him. And then that's Chanel as well, with the tights being leaned out. And just, when you guys look at this presentation, I'm going to do shorts today because I love shorts and it's still hot, and I just got inspired by the weather. But you can do it on your jeans and like have it trickle up, like be concentrated here and then, lightly come up. That'd be like super dope. Or this, the skirt, I think that's Selena Gomez that she wore to like movie awards or something. So it's like you know, one panel of silver, another panel of gold, or you can mix and match whatever colors because they have every color under the rainbow, which is amazing. And so yeah, these are the shorts. So you can, I'm just gonna do kind of like that top right corner, and you know, like a little more spaced out, a little more subtle, just because I probably won't walk out in those down there, which is the ones that Katie wore for her performance at the VMAs. And they were like, I think it was like 5,000 crystals or something like that. It was insane and super heavy, so I'm just going to do a little light version of it. And then this one I thought was really cool because it doesn't look cheap. I know a lot of you guys think like Bedazzling is a little out there and a little tacky, but it can be, you know, really, it can look so cool when you mix and match sizes and colors and do that whole bit. So there's several methods. I'm just going to demonstrate one today, which is the hot fix tool here. And I think it's probably the easiest one because it's more precise and it's so quick because it's heat and it doesn't, you don't have to wait for glue to dry. You don't have to, you know, like there's an iron-on that's probably the easiest, but you have to like cut around it, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that today. And then this one, again, I said it was like that tacky version, but it's still really great because you can do studs and like mix and match with the crystals on the studs, which would be really cool. And yeah, so that's the glue here, the Easy 6000. And I actually worked on a job where I used this on the shoes. So like I was saying, you can use it, you know, on flat surfaces shoes. And I did the ones that are $150 because the girl that I was dressing, she ended up using those, but she had to do a dance number. And these are like $4,000 Louis Vuittons. And she couldn't dance in them because they're so uncomfortable, of course. So she's like, make me a pair that are like easy to dance in. So I went to those like stripper stores on Hollywood Boulevard and got like a comfortable heel and found a pack of, you know, different color or different sizes and style rhinestones, and you can, I mean, you can tell there's a difference, but it's really hard to tell. So you guys can do that too if you guys, you know, want like a Louis Vuitton or not like less, I don't even know the crazy dramatic price difference of that. So these are all the colors and sizes. Like I said, there's like every color under the rainbow, different shades. You can do like an ombre effect would be really cool, and like how last Wednesday she did the shorts in the ombre. And you know, there's stone effects. Baby is probably my favorite because you can cheat different colors. It's like a radiant, like an iridescent kind of form. And then these are all the different sizes you can go to. So that's just like an easy to keep chart for you guys. And Lady Gaga said that. So I'm going to go to my presentation now. So I already have this preheated to, you know, it says preheat for like 4 minutes. And then can you guys see all right? Yeah. So all you guys got to do is, with these crystals, these are size 20 for like the AB ones. You guys can plan it out, or if you guys are that good, you can just go, you know, pick it up from here and go. But I always like to plan it because I don't want to mess up. And, you know, you just place them anywhere. You can get creative with it, of course. That's like the whole point of it. There's no like messing up or wrong, right or wrong. You can do like a trickle effect, like I said, but I'm gonna do like the top chalk ones that I love. And don't be afraid of the tackiness, because it's gonna be a huge hit again. So you just, you know, take the wand, pick it up. Sometimes it takes a while if it's not hot enough. And then you bring it up, and then you'll see the glue like kind of start to bubble, and then you just press it down. And then just keep going with that. Let it bubble a little bit. And then if it like goes like how that did right now, you can just bring it down. Once the glue is like sticky, that's all that really matters. And it's seriously like, I'm going pretty fast, I think. so easy, like anyone can do this. And it's so precise. So you know exactly wherever you want to put it, it's exactly where it's going to go. And then like I know you guys have seen like the foams and stuff that are all crystallized. You guys can do that with this one too. Because I've done it and it came out just like the ones you guys did. Bring it up if that happens. Just use another crystal because it's being stubborn. Or if you want, if it's like hot enough, you can just literally bring it straight down. You don't have to like wait for that bubbling effect to occur, and it's still gonna hold. Have you guys seen anything like crystallized lately, like at Forever 21 or anything? Or yeah, I've been seeing it more at like Topshop, but I haven't really seen much of it. But Europe and all that, like New York, has fashion before LA, so I wonder if that's something. You guys get the idea, right? And then there you go, you can just dress them up, dress them down, whatever you guys want to do with them. You guys have any questions? Oh, and then these are other like examples that I did with like the iron-on. So you just take, it's like this sheet, you just take it and iron, like literally just iron it on. It's so easy. These are other ones that I've made too. That's what I meant by like the heavy concentration, it just like trickles down. And then you can also do like little tips that I just did on like my denim.
How do you bedazzle tights?
Tights? I would take like, try to like stuff it with something plastic, like a cylinder, or something, you know, anything at home, and then just go with it like that. And I would use this as well. Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah. Where can you get that little one?
You can go to like Michael's, Joann's has. I got this downtown because downtown is like the mecca for bedazzling. So I found that in downtown. You can go to like Joann's or Michael's.
How much are the crystals?
The crystals, I got like this little pack, which obviously like I've used some of it for $3. Yeah, usually it comes in like gross, they call it. So it's 144 crystals and it'll range from the size that you get. So these are 20.
And then you can wash your clothes?
Yeah,
It
that's
won't
the great
come
thing
off?
about the hot set is that you can wash it and it won't come off. When you use this, some might fall off. And then the iron-on, again, anything with heat, it won't wash off, which is good. All right, thank you. So I hope you guys embellish your guys' clothes.